Once upon a time, 1996 or so, this song came out, heard it on the radio, and I'm probably not going to make it through, but I heard it and I said, I don't know who I'm going to marry. I'm only 15. But whoever I was going to marry, I was going to sing this song to. And I really almost didn't, but I'm going to because she deserves it. She's awesome. So I apologize if I choke up in the middle of it. That's why I've got him. He's going to cover for me. And I also apologize for my guitar playing because I've never played with this on before. So
I'd like to apologize for choking up myself.
Keep it to 7.
1, 2, 3.
About a month before he proposed, my brother and I have been through a lot. And whenever he needs brutal honesty, he knows where to find it. And he called me, and he didn't even start, I don't think, with hello. It was, if I ask you a question, will you give me the honest truth? And I thought, what else do you expect? And that pause, and you always dread it, but he goes, do you think I'll be a good husband and a good father? And there wasn't a second, yes, you will. You will be the most incredible husband there ever was. And your children will look up to you and be so proud of the man that you are and will want to follow in your footsteps every second of the way. I love you dearly. Mandy, you are my sister. You are my family. We love you. And cheers to the most beautiful couple in the world.
Now, it's probably a good thing that when Koz met Mandy, hopefully he wasn't a deer in headlights because she probably would have shot at him with a bow. I hear that's kind of big in this family, but clearly there was some shooting at each other's hearts. Because here we are today, celebrating the joining of two very special people.
But my Barry Manilow did nothing against his John Deere Green and Achy Breaky Heart and, and it just the echoes of the country and the twang. And I thought, someday this kid's gonna get married in cowboy boots. And I hope he finds a woman who will wear cowboy boots with him. And he did.
All right, I'm Scott, and I'm not going to say the first time I met Chris, but I remember about 2.5 years ago, Chris living down in Virginia. Chris decided he wanted to go home for Easter, and Alex is newly girlfriend of mine, and she's like, just drive my brother up to New York, who you haven't seen in about 10 years, and I'm thinking Chris, 180 pounds, clean cut, the guy I remember from a decade before. Chris gets out of his truck, hoodie on, camo hat, long hair, bushy beard, probably 200 plus pounds, and I'm thinking at some point we're going to be driving through Pennsylvania and he'll push me out the door. And so we get in the car, and I'm thinking, how do you get this guy to warm up? I have no clue what you're talking about. Do we talk about swimming, New York? And, I heard that you started dating this new girl 6.5 hours later. We get to Syracuse. I know every detail twice about Mandy. For a guy who gave a speech about, maybe I didn't know that we were going to get married. BS. You went on and on. Thank God for Bass Pro and bringing the two of you together. But before I say it, to both families, clearly you guys brought two amazing people to us. And I'll say, just like Chris mentioned, here's to the two of you being in your 80s and acting like teenagers.
We have been like sisters since the first day I met her. Then I met Chris a couple months ago, and the first time I saw them together, I knew they couldn't be more perfect for each other. And I wish them the best in everything they do. They are both incredible at just about anything they do. And I'm so honored to be here and be a part of this day. And I love you both.
Chris, the woman that stands by your side is going to be your wife. She will look to you for love, comfort, support, for understanding, for encouragement, and for protection. You must never take her for granted and always stand by her forever. Mandy, the man that stands by your side is going to be your husband. He will look to you for comfort, support, love, understanding, and encouragement. You must never take him for granted and stand by him forever. As Mandy's uncle, it is my honor and privilege to have been asked to be a part of this most special day. Mandy, I've watched you grow from the little girl that you were into the young woman that you are today before us. I recall a time when Mandy was a very young girl, 8 years old. We were at our family vacation at the beach. And the seas were rough that day, and we were really trying to be really careful watching the kids, but Mandy ventured a little far out that day. And she got caught in a riptide, in a run out. And I was one of the first ones to see her, and I went running out there after her. And I got to her, struggled through the waves. She wrapped her arms and legs around me, squeezed me tight, said, "Please save me, Uncle Bernie." So I have one question to ask you today. Do you need me to save you again?
I'm good.
Are you
I'm
good?
good. I promise.
Are you sure?
I promise.
All right.
Thank you.
Amanda Dawn McLaughlin. I suppose that's the last time I'll be able to call you that, huh? It wasn't until about 5 hours ago, sitting out on the dock, that I actually found some words that will do for now, but it's not enough. What I want to say to you will take a lifetime, and that's exactly what I want, an entire lifetime. I want us to be the couple that everyone says they knew would make it, but are still surprised when, and maybe even a little shocked, when we're still acting like love-struck teenagers, when we're in our 80s, of course.
Who gives this woman this man?
Her mother and I. So I stand here next to you, and I give you my whole heart for my whole life. I see these vows not as a promise, as promises, but as privileges. I get to laugh with you at the silliest of things, and I get to cry with you during the hard times that we are sure to face. Most of all, I get to care for you, always, and share everything with you. We get to build a life together and live it together. Christopher, you are my favorite. Through all the pressures of life, I vow to love you unconditionally and have the patience that our love demands. I promise to never let the fire that we share be extinguished. I promise to you with all of my being that I am yours and always will until my last breath. I love you more.
Chris and Mandy, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Headed down south to the land of the pines, thumbing my way into North Carolina. I'm staring down the road, I pray to God I'll see headlights. Made it to the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. I'm hoping for Raleigh so I can see my baby tonight. Ooh, so rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, yeah, yeah, mama, rock me. Oh, and rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, yeah, yeah.
just hanging out with you today and just in the last few hours before the wedding, it just reminded me why I consider you one of my best friends. You're caring, thoughtful, and a brilliant dude, and I'm glad to have you in my life to this day. And I wish both of you the best, and just congratulations.
So, I need everyone to clear their throats just a little bit, because if no one knows Koz, then everyone needs to give a little howl. Little. Now it's a Kozody wedding.
We grew up together. I don't remember any time that he wasn't in my life. I got a call one night. Hadn't talked to him in a few months. Starts telling me about this girl he met. You know, kind of a similar story that Scott had, but my phone died. So mine only lasted for about an hour.
Hey, I had something written down, but I decided to scrap it and just go from the what I feeling right now. Known Chris for a long time. We've done a lot of things together, and always considered one of my best friends. Meeting Mandy this week was pretty awesome. She is a great balance for him.
So here we are. We got a beautiful couple like this, spending the rest of their lives together. Hopefully I get to come down here a few more times, because Mandy, your family is great.
But a couple years ago, when my big brother told me that I potentially might have a sister-in-law, he got on the phone. He's like, she's really great. She loves camo. She loves hunting. She loves fishing. She has cowboy boots. She's just like you. And so I met Mandy when we all came down for the proposal. And as soon as I saw her, I was like, yep, she's my new sister. Got it in the bag. We have so much in common. It's just perfect. So now seeing my big brother gain such a beautiful wife, it's just, I couldn't ask for anything better. Christopher, you've been there for me for 27 years. 25? I'm not quite 26 yet. 27. 26, sorry. It's the T. 26 years. I couldn't be more proud of you that you're taking this ginormous plunge. And she's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. So, to my big brother and my little sister.
They say everything, it happens for a reason. You can't be flawed enough, but perfect for a person. Someone who would be there for you when you fall apart. A guide in your direction when you're riding through the dark. Oh, that's you and me.
Forever and always. I do.
Dear Lord, thank you for gathering us together today to witness the beautiful union of Amanda and Christopher in holy matrimony. We ask your blessing upon Amanda and Christopher, and may they have a long life together, full of peace, joy, and love. Amen.